Hello, everybody. This is Ghost Hunter 385. I am back again with more Marvel's Midnight Suns. Live question and answer, and as always, for the next installment. But anyway, everybody, let's get started. We left off here, so we have a hangout to do.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Let's see.
Late. Word on the street is the dude's a major a-hole.
Let's see.
Oh, come on. He's
Robbie's,
the original spirit of
Nico's at
vengeance
3.
and like my
What's
personal
Peter at?
hero.
Oh, Peter's.
Almost as lame as Hank Pym being my
Eliana's
hero.
at 4.
Who's that?
And Carol's got that over there.
An outdated boomer.
So, who?
Is not a
Maybe Doctor Strange?
Whatever, Robbie. Fanboy all you want.
Oh, Doctor Strange wants to talk.
Tony could blot out the sky with the number of satellites he could launch to hunt for Blaze, and I don't think it would do any good. Meanwhile, the greatest help we could have asked for came from this mysterious demon locked away in these flames for all eternity. Demons are, by definition, evil, yet this one seems to want to help. And I'm inclined to trust it.
True.
A demon reaching out to help us achieve our goals is just another sign that the old battle lines no longer exist.
Oh, that's true.
Good
Something
and
that just
evil
seeks
mean nothing in the
annihilation of
face of
everything. That means...
Sadly, I think you're correct.
Sadly, that
So,
means
Robbie.
that...
Is very definitely the key to finding Blaze.
That's sad, actually, when you think about it. Because it means that
cut out for us.
even the demons are
Tony and
worried
I need
about
to put our
what's
heads
going to
together.
happen. That's not a good thing. That's actually like... Oh. Yes. Gotta love these suits. I mean, if you think how demons are is something, then you should see how... Oh.
Felt good.
Logan and Blade
Needed
talking.
that. We're gonna need a new training dummy. You ended that one's career. Sorry to bust up your equipment. Training at night always gets me in
Compliment
the zone.
Blade. Let's compliment
I'm
Logan.
the same. Night Stalker, all the way. Gives me a chance.
Hunter?
What's shaking, Bacon?
Peter. Let's do Ileana.
Magic. Do you consider yourself Russian?
Russian.
You answer first. What country can you say you belong to?
Technically no country.
I have never paid much attention to borders and flags.
I am the same way. Living in hell's antechamber alters your perspective on the folly of nations.
Sadly, that
What would
is
you
an
do if a country took
interesting
issue with you?
idea.
Move my candy stockpile to limbo. Then wait until it all blew over. Hunter,
she liked the gift.
you have silly games, but sometimes they make
Oh, let's see. Agatha wanted to talk too.
We are not besties yet, but we are getting
Was there something you wanted to tell me?
What
Have you ever noticed an unusually ornate bowl sitting near my altar? Keep an eye out for it
Okay.
the next time you're there. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay. And the next day... Oh, good, strange.
You know, I was obsessed with the sun as a kid. A huge nuclear reactor
True.
fueling all light and life in our solar system.
But it's a nuclear fusion
and then
reaction.
looking up at the stars at night and realizing there were other nuclear reactors, some of them even bigger and brighter, probably supporting planets just like ours. I was blown away.
And now?
I want to say I still am, but I saw countless stars while I was in the Kree Star Force. White dwarfs, red giants, even a couple of neutrino stars. Sadly, the sense of wonder eventually wears off, like most things.
We all change and grow. The things that we once found curious are now mundane. It is proof of how far we have come.
I guess you're right. Heck, I know you're right. The Kree's Psyche Magnetron took me pretty far from some Boston girl. Kree DNA will open a lot of doors for you. Makes a girl wonder where I'd be without it. What would the life of regular Carol Danvers look like?
You would have found new ways to break boundaries and set new records. Probably break those as well.
I do love the sound of a glass ceiling shattering, and it would be nice to know that I did it with no extraterrestrial help, so to speak. That's a thought. Maybe in another life. But for now, you're stuck with me in this one.
You know, the glass ceiling thing is such a load of hogwash, it's disgusting. There have been so many people who have done the research who weren't biased by their...
So,
what's going on
Someone want
here?
to tell me what we're doing here?
Ah.
We have a plan, Robbie. We just need you to wear something.
Where what?
We'll get to that. It's a statement piece.
And what kind of statement is that?
Relax, kid. You should be excited.
You're going to summon Johnny Blaze for us.
Ready to go when you are. I'm curious to see if this really works.
Summon Johnny Blaze. You want
Central
to
is ready
summon
to work.
one... Well, he's not the most powerful Ghost Rider. But I will say
Just
he's
more
one of
evil
the...
junk. Don't these people sleep? Have hobbies? Time to spill your guts, Hydra. Really good intel.
Actually, I would say
You've
he's
got a
one
lot
of
to
the most experienced Ghost Riders. I'll give him that.
Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
Carol can't go do that one. Everyone's level's too low, and Logan's too injured. 16, 15. Let's send Nico.
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
Bye.
Just two BSFs spending time together.
What is a BSF?
best Spider-Man friend, which is yours truly. I mean, I don't want to presume or anything, but I think our trust and acceptance levels are, like, off the charts. Cranked up to 11, right?
Yes.
You know what's funny
You can
is
definitely
that
say you are my
this is
best
the younger
Spider-Man
version of Peter Parker
Really?
that they're
I mean,
throwing around
yes,
the comic
of
books
course. I
nowadays.
never doubted I was the best spider person in your
The
life.
thing that's actually funny
You were one of
is
the best
that Peter
people in my
Parker
life.
didn't
Period.
actually fully become Spider-Man
now that
until
we're,
he
like,
was actually
BFFs
all
and
the way
all,
in
I'm ready to
college.
hear it. What's the verdict? Give it to me straight. I can handle it. No hard
Peter
feelings.
would end up graduating from
sorry,
university
Peter,
and
but-
still being Spider-Man.
Oh, don't be. I understand.
It's one of the things
You don't
that
have to
always
explain
pisses
anything.
my dad
It was
off
just an honor to be nominated.
about Peter Parker.
No, I meant.
Is
I
they
am
keep
sorry, I do not know
resetting
what you
him
are talking about.
back to high
Oh,
school
right.
when they
I
shouldn't.
need to remember to say all the words. I know you think I'm just this sweet kid with no bad bone in his body, but I really think I belong with the Suns. I even watched all the cinematic universes of all known universes and was the test subject for some spells that magic swore will wear
Although,
off.
truth be told, Peter
I think
with
they're warming
either
up to
with the anti-venom
So what do you think?
symbiote
Is there a
or the
place for me
Venom
in the Suns after
symbiote.
this whole apocalypse scenario is over?
He gets a lot stronger with that.
I do not know what to say, Peter, except welcome to the Suns.
Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? Until I tell Robbie this is absolutely the best day ever!
Do not get too excited, Peter. You are a sun now, a hero of darkness. Accordingly.
Right. Makes sense. I'll try to handle this more like blade
Not
or
exactly.
magic. Ultra chill and disaffected. Okay, let's start this over. Tell me I'm
Tell
part of
me
the
I'm
Suns.
part of the Suns again.
Peter, you are a midnight sun.
Yeah,
thing that's actually
okay,
sad
that's
is that
cool.
Spider-Man has
I'm a midnight sun!
has belonged to so many different groups, not just
I will
including the
leave you to
Avengers
spread
here.
the good news then.
Thank you. Thank you
He's
so much, Hunter. I'm so freaking happy I
literally
can hug you right
been
now.
I do not
evolved
do
to so
hugs,
many groups.
but
It's actually
perhaps
kind of
Robbie does.
nauseating.
Only
The si-
one way to find out.
I mean, and the thing that's actually really, really sad about all of that is that, truth be told, reaching my hero on the Midnight Sun challenge in the armory, they get their new legendary suit and their legendary ability. Alright, we will do that in a bit. But right now, I'm gonna go get that gamma coil.
Hey, Hunter. This should be interesting. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
We will do that in a minute.
Don't forget to write.
But it's... Let's see... Let's spar with Blade.
I'm ready when you are.
Combat therapy. Let's put Logan in there.
Sounds relaxing.
He needs it more than Cap.
I still say we
Captain
should have built
Marvel
time to
does.
take it to the next level.
And I am low on essence. I'm gonna have to do some off-screen missions and get some stuff done. Holy cow!
Back again.
But you know,
All right then.
Spider-Man has been a part of so many groups. And, you know, it's actually really, really disturbing how many groups
How am I supposed to summon Johnny Blaze?
that, you know, in
summon.
some cases, a
Summoning's
lot
not
of those
my
groups
thing.
ended up ruining Peter's life
Hunter,
in a lot of
did you hear
cases.
this?
I mean, there's a
did.
storyline
I
where
was standing right
Peter's
here.
a, you know,
Be honest with
minor member of the
Am I really the
Avengers,
right
and
person to
they
be summoning
basically
Johnny
ripped
Blaze?
apart his life.
You have been worried about your place on the team, Robbie. This is a good chance to show everyone how capable you are.
But they ruined
that when the
Peter's
time
life
came to
so
prove
much
myself,
that he
a
actually
little more
quit
advance
being
notice.
Spider-Man for
Did you have
for
other
some
concerns?
time.
Yeah, but we don't have a week to go over all of them.
It's actually really sad
let's
how
go.
some groups have actually
Just
treated
tell me what I
Peter
gotta
Parker.
do.
It's sad, really.
Oh, hey.
So you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call?
Not exactly,
on my Spirit of
Robbie.
Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, the Spirit of Vengeance is
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was joking.
We
connected
are not.
to
Cuffs of
each who
Cyttorak should allow
who
the
he's
mirror
possessed.
table to access the innate link between you and your fellow
Yeah.
Spirit of Vengeance.
It's
On loan
the
from demon
essence.
who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other
Robbie.
attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the writer, if we are going to find Blaze and the page.
Fine. And clicks on and
So what do I do? Focus on Blaze
wait
or
for it. There we go.
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or
Uh-oh.
Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Sparky.
That was awesome.
I can't take Carol. I've got healing, so let's take Cap with us.
I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
Really?
Keep your guard up. No telling what surprises are waiting for us.
Dark book.
We're in a race to get
The thing that amazes me about the Darkhold is just how nasty that book is. I mean, you see a glimpse of it in the Multiverse of Madness, but according to the actual lore from the comic books, the Darkhold is like 5 times nastier than you get to see in that movie. Uh-oh, Sabretooth. And Crossbones. Here comes the hell cycle. There you go.
You're all a pack of fools.
You're a pack of
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go
yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, don't tell me they're in Utah. Yeehaw! Uh-oh. Oh, no.
want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
He's a perfect.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, great. They're in my next. Defeat the Nest Mother.
You could have died on your feet, Johnny. Now
And we
look
got
at you.
the thing
Pathetic.
slacked out.
Blaze is meant to suffer. It will be by my hand.
As long as you keep turning over that page to Lilith, you do what you have to do.
Can't seem to lose them. All right, people. Let's do it.
Oh joy, they're in my neck of the woods.
Roger.
This is one of those missions where I actually prefer to have Blade or Wolverine, but sadly
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
don't want to hit that one unless I have to.
I feel more like myself every day.
That's all the monuments, so that's the good news. Now then, let's have some fun here.
It's your time.
Getting rid of Lilin Hounds is always a good idea, and then let's get rid of you.
None will be spared.
Keep those drops open for things like this thing. They split if you hit them too much. Can I actually try and knock this thing in it? No. Great. Waste.
Face your end.
I will definitely be using some of those combo cards to get rid of that thing. Monuments again. And this is the reason why the chains are so useful. Uh-oh, that's not good. And that's the exact reason why I wanted to get rid of the damn splitter. Now I have another big enemy to deal with. Oh, great.
Welcome their own demise.
Shield down.
These servants of
Let's
Lilith
see.
have no souls to be judged. Hell is the only place for them.
And let us send them home quickly.
Alright,
This is gonna hurt.
The noblest of warriors remains uncorrupted.
this fight.
Okay, that thing's going now. Let's do that. Not enough heroism. Darn it. Oh well.
As she commands. Persistence will get you.
I don't.
You will obey.
Their loyalty is unwavering.
Next monument up. Not good.
No more wasted time.
At least your aim is improving.
Great. Well, at least that's cutting away at the main one's health.
You're still set on me.
Heal.
Remember to keep an eye on those
Ghost
altars.
Rider.
The natural chance.
Tactician.
Engaging. That's the stuff.
Charge. Taunted. Can I hit something into a monument? Let's get rid of you.
It is time. Know their fear.
Oh. Perfect.
All will be just.
Splitting. Hate the splitters.
We've got incoming.
There's gotta be a point of diminishing returns. Boarding or healing?
You will kneel.
Alright, carry a shield.
How much does she have to move around for?
No change of plans.
If Lilith wanted that page, she should have comforted herself. But even she fears my judgment.
If Robbie were as cocky as his counterpart here, he wouldn't be nearly as likable.
There. Capturing
There is no escape.
Ultimate skill up. And sleep.
Your soul is an open question.
Yes, I got a refund.
Oh, they're ready. Your mother abandons you. Welcome
Fortify
assistance.
up. Can we hit him into anything? I can't do anything. Darn it.
Your fear is palpable.
Sure. It's your own fear you smell. Ow. Counters up.
We've got hostile reinforcements here.
One monument, huh? Vulnerable. Oh, great. That
Still
makes me
holding
mad.
their interest.
Don't let them distract you. Get rid of that guardian and take down the nest mother.
Easier said than done.
Take the hell right out. That discards my but that should be necessary. Sadly, not my greatest option, but
That's a little bit on my
there
taste,
goes
but
the nest mother. Yeah, that's
We've
good.
done it. Excellent work.
What happens next, I wonder? Oh, Blaze finally breaks free.
It's really you in the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Uh-oh.
Hold that
Hold
thought.
that thought.
Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
Oh, great.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve then?
Good question. But right now I got a bet.
They served Mephisto. If anyone's wondering, they served Mephisto.
You want this? That what you're all here for? Well, here.
Oh,
Whenever
is he reading from the page?
Wait, he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get heated.
Uh-oh.
Yes, they are.
4 turns. Okay. Gotta survive the
Still
storm.
got some fight in you, John. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Reading from the Darkhold was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Time to get
Right to the limit and no further.
I'm going in.
Level up.
Any progress is good progress.
Vengeance is near.
I'm glad you're on our side. Feel my call. Once again, Lilith's servants
They
fall.
serve Mephisto, sadly.
Whatever gets the job done. Only the innocent. Accept your
Darn it. Didn't go into the Hellmouth. Darn. Was hoping it would. Oh well.
They just don't give up.
only add to your penance.
That's one round survived.
The soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough. Now we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference.
Don't bother getting up. Return to your mother. They do not stand a chance.
Set it off, baby.
Your power comes from a delicate balance.
Let's see, who needs to be healed? Ghost Rider.
The light will carry you on.
You have my thanks.
You are unfair. Pathetic.
That closes and reinforcements.
More souls come for judgment. These creatures are barely worth our time.
Dispatching them, and quickly.
Your actions set the tone for all of us. Next time, run while you still can.
An eternity of suffering awaits.
2 hell rides and 3 drained souls. So let's fortify. And throw
Let
up.
us see if they have an answer for this. I'll make good use of this. Looks like they have got help.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself. That'll work. Your suffering begins.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
Wow. Too bad the Ghost Rider's powers in the comic books don't work like this. That would actually be amazing if it did. Ghost Riders have similar powers to what Robbie's doing, but
Looks as if you've weathered the
normally
storm.
they don't
Now,
hurt themselves, as it were. It's a mechanic for the game, but personally, I think it leaves a lot to be desired. I love how he uses that sawed-off shotgun.
You survived.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
I'll be in touch.
What? The guy really knows how to dance it.
Yeah, he does. That's about the only thing Johnny Blaze really knows how to do really good. What? I didn't have a hero go down. ridiculous. And I had to survive the 4 rounds. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
Nico wants to talk. Alright, let's go have a chat with Nico.
Are you just gonna stand?
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilin corruption I
Lilin
found in the
corruption? Yes, I do.
You mean the story of the
who was
ancient
struck down with
pharaoh
corruption
who
and
was
the
struck down
traveling
with
light
corruption
worker who
and the
purified
traveling
him?
light worker who purified him?
That's the one.
That's the one.
Of course I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the
Will
incantation
it
the
work,
Lightworker
though?
used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your Psycho Mom's
Really?
corruption over Wanda.
Finally. I'm impressed.
I have to say, I'm impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it.
Okay.
I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere.
Yes,
or
the
to, like,
principle of
somebody.
energy cannot be created,
So
cannot be
whoever
destroyed, and only
removes
be
it from
transferred.
Wanda will also have to absorb it.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Lilith's darkness cannot corrupt me.
Right, because you are just so good and pure that you could never ever fall.
You know, the problem with...
Well, at least you're on board.
The problem with
happening?
corruption of any
As soon
sort...
as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum turbent
tenebris
et tu
et
vente
veniunt
in
indomum
sum die
suam
sumo
iubet
ibut dominis.
Ego sum tenebris domun domini precepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I can handle anything.
That's my favorite resurrected half-demon demon hunter.
Well, considering
You need
he's
to
half
memorize
demon...
those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do
Talk to
not
Robbie
want to screw
about
this up.
I just hope caretaker doesn't stop us.
Oh, Robbie's in the shop. Oh, there's Robbie. Let's see what Robbie wants. Although I must admit,
I've got a theory.
I do
Wanna hear
like...
it?
Your knowledge...
My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass lord. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the
You know,
parchment
you're
aloud?
reading from a page
was
of
an
the
act
Dark
of mad
Hold.
genius.
What do you think is going to happen?
He definitely destroyed a lot of Solus. I can give him that.
Oh my god, really? The man unleashes the
Okay,
apocalypse
again,
on the
this
forces of
is
evil,
the Dark
and
Hold
most
in the
people
comic
is an
books.
atom.
It is
Tough
far, far
that we
more
still do not
powerful
have the
than what
parchment.
you see
Without it, we
in the
cannot destroy it.
multiverse of
Here's the
madness.
thing. He's got no agenda. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think.
The one who does... You have grown so much since...
You really think?
Forget Blaze and keep the focus on you. Save that hard...
Seeing Blaze in action...
And what is...
I'm so proud to be the...
Your car is definitely more.
Actually, I prefer the Ghost Rider on the motorcycle. I mean, the muscle car that Robbie Reyes uses, I love that too. But I'm more of the Ghost Rider Classic and you know, what's the classic? That sweet panhead Harley Chopper, baby.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust.
Fairy dust.
That's all wrong for this job.
You know, I love how Tony and Doctor Strange argue with each other, but it's really funny how they do it.
They're taunting me, so let's hurry up and get some answers. While you were on your little fetch quest, I made some breakthroughs on
Who's a good? Who's a good hellhound? Who's a good hellhound?
I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
Of course, but I in my gamma pants. Sorry.
You have gamma pants?
You have gamma
Jealous?
pants? Jealous.
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
It is a relief to hear you are letting Strange do what he needs to do. I have faith you will succeed together.
Yes,
Doc
this
a
is what
master
you
of
call
mumbo jumbo,
magi
but he
tech.
never lets me down. If you can just get us back to the lab, I can handle the rest.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
Howard...
Yeah, ill intent for everything. But this, in particular...
Howard Stark was a
he was
man
trying
of
to
many
find a way to
things.
unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
Forget about revenge, Tony. Think about the ways that technology could be used for good. I cannot allow my own vengeance to consume me.
Well, I see your point. I don't want to wallow in the muck, stay above it, etc., etc.
etc.
Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work.
You know, I gotta admit, I do like how this Tony Stark talks.
Intriguing.
Sounds like I missed an interesting encounter with Johnny Blaze.
Hunter. I remember the first time I worked with the Avengers.
I am disappointed, child. We must talk. The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
And what of the horrors you would release, Mother? Your master
Silence! Do not speak his name here. Of course you would perceive it so, child. Yet I alone understand what that wretched book truly is, and how to command it.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made. And I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
The Parchment of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is, as Stark would say...
Guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't...
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
After battling Hydra agents in Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Do not let your guard down, Hunter. As I said, it's no ordinary dog, but a demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex.